Namaste everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to talk about how to be magnetic. So we live in a universe that mirrors whatever you have inside of you. Your external reality is a mirror of your internal reality, and we live in a quantum field of energy. So whatever we believe to be true manifests itself in the external reality. And because of this, we all are magnetic beings. Because we live in a reality where we can attract anything. But we have to understand this principle not from our egos, so that we have to attract egoistic desires, but so that we can use this from our spirits, so that we can use this in alignment with the divine will, not from our egos. So the very first thing that helps you in becoming magnetic, that helps you to unlock the magnetic being that you are, you have to stop chasing. Don't chase, attract. This is a really popular saying. Chasing comes from your ego's conditioning. At the very root, at the very core, chasing represents the desire to seek validation, the desire to seek something outside of you. And why do we seek at all? This is a very important question. You can say that I seek it for happiness. I seek it to be happy in life, to be successful in life. But how often do you really question what's beneath that surface level answer? Happiness, success. If you really look deep within that, you will find that there is trauma. Unfortunately, we live in a world which is heavily traumatized, which is driven by fear. Everything that we see is normal, that people are running around for success, chasing it outside of themselves, hustling. It's all in survival. It happens rarely that someone comes from a place of alignment, that they are not just chasing, they are attracting, and they are not doing it from the place of trauma, but from a place of purpose, from a place of love, from a place of higher understanding. So until we become aware of this fact, that the reason that we all are running is not the happiness that we are chasing. The reason we are running is because of the validation problem. This world conditions us with this idea, conditions the ego with this idea that you are not enough. On some level, we all believe that story, that I have to become enough. And when I become enough, then I will be happy. And in the beginning, I said, whatever you believe, that's what the universe mirrors back to you. We live in a quantum field of energy. And when we vibrate at the frequency of not enoughness, we attract similar experiences that reflect back to you your not enoughness. It can reflect back to you in form of a relationship where you attract a partner who does not respect your energy, who makes you feel that you are not worthy of love. You can attract a job where you will get definitely a lot of money, but you will not be valued there as a human being. It will be like someone is using you for the money they are giving you. So understand where I'm coming from. It's not about first changing the outside. It's about first changing the inside. The ego will not understand this. This traumatized world has convinced us that we are not worthy as we are. We are not enough as we are. We are lacking everything. We need to be something. Constantly, we need to be doing something. We need to be somewhere. Then we will become enough. This idea is toxic in itself because it will never let you align with your spirit, with your divine will, with your higher purpose, because you have bought into the lies of the matrix. So to be really magnetic, the first thing is to unlearn your limiting beliefs. The limiting beliefs that I am not enough. This not enoughness makes you seek validation from people that you don't even like. You buy things, you do things that you don't want to do to impress people that you don't even like. That's what majority of people are doing. Why? Because they never question, what am I doing? Question that. Why are you running all the time? You will say, I need money. Okay, you need money for survival. But are you happy? Is that life all about? You have to question things deeply, and your ego will convince you that this is what life is about. And even if you are not happy, just keep doing more of it. Doing more of it will make you more happy. Keep buying more stuff for people you don't like. Let's impress everyone. Keep seeking validation from this system. Just keep doing more of it. It thinks quantity will change your life, but it's the opposite. Quantity has nothing to do with your quality of life. You need to change your direction, how you approach life, your quality of life. And that changes when you realize your worth from inside out, not from outside. You change things. You have to stop trying to change things outside. What is chasing? Chasing is doing something outside. But when you go within and you realize your worth, you're not doing anything on the outside. You're just connecting to the pure energy, the potential energy that you have within yourself. There are two kinds of energies in simple terms. One is active, one is passive. The active energy is doing energy, going out there, chasing things, hustling. The passive energy is the potential energy. That makes you magnetic. When you just embody that, and when you just realize your worth, when you overflow with it, you realize I am worthy, and you believe it wholeheartedly, not just superficially. You project that into the universe. And the universe mirrors you back in form of opportunities, relationships, and everything. It just comes to you because you are no longer believing something. That's a limiting belief. You have broken your limiting beliefs and you're ready for the next level. So when you realize that it is coming from a place of trauma, also work on healing that trauma. Healing the part of yourself that feels seeking validation will make you happy. That when everyone sees you, you will be enough. Maybe you need to see yourself. Maybe you need to see your own worth. Maybe you need to see you are enough. The next thing to become more magnetic is to stop comparing yourself with other people, with other people's journey. You have to realize that if we start comparing ourselves with each other on every basis, there are a million things that you can compare yourself with. At the level of physicality, at the level of physical journey, human journey, where someone was born, where their parents were rich or not, where their parents were toxic or not, where they got their education, million things. What they are doing presently in their lives. They are on their holidays, vacation, I'm stuck in my home. Thanks to social media, you can do that at your fingertips. You can just open your smartphone and see everyone else's life and compare it. That's the seed of social media. If you don't know about social media, the starting of social media, you should watch the movie The Social Network. It was started actually by a bunch of college students to compare girls and to rate them which one is more hotter, to rate them on a public platform. That's the seed, that's the core energy of social media. That's what the unconscious collective is using social media for. Because that's the root code. That's how it was created. That was the energy behind it for the creation. If you are not an alchemist, if you don't know how to use social media consciously, you will get sucked into that energy. Because it was created from the intention of comparison. That people will compare two bodies, two people, like they are not unique at all. And if you go even further, just see our education system. We all are compared in our education system by rankings. Like every child is the same. They're taught the same stuff, but they are unique. They are different. We don't acknowledge that at all. Then we compare them on the basis of that. Then we give ranking to them on the basis of that. Then we judge them on the basis of that. We are not judging them on the basis of their excellence, their uniqueness. We are judging them, ranking them on the basis of our syllabus, of what we think you should learn, not what they actually are. True education should be about discovering, letting the child discover who they are, and then giving them the education related to that. It's not about imposing certain set of information, education, and the child has nothing to do with it. Every child is unique. So this ranking system poisons our uniqueness, our authenticity. We think that we have to be good at everything, that all these subjects are there and I need to be number one in all of them. But you can't be number one in all of them. You can definitely fake it by learning everything by heart. And in the next class, you will forget everything. That's what happens. You don't remember anything. So it's very deep rooted to compare. We are compared all the time. And which part of you is comparing here? Question that. It's the ego. The moment you go outside of your home, you will see thousands of people. Someone is in a better car than you. Someone is in a better position. Maybe you are in a better position than someone else. Constantly you are feeling inferior, superior, inferior, superior. And the ego will make you feel sometimes good, sometimes bad. Okay, you are better than this. Oh, you are bad than this. So you have to realize the ego will always play this game of comparison. And the only way to let go of this game is to recognize that your journey, you are unique. Stop comparing. It will lead you nowhere. It's a waste of energy. And it does not make you magnetic, it makes you a follower. When you are comparing your life, let's just say, even if you are using it as a motivation, that someone is better than you and you want to be like them, your role model is someone else. It's not your spirit, it's not your soul. And we have so many role models. No matter on what path you are, you will find successful people. Either you can take inspiration from them, or you can just try to make it like them. That's not healthy. That I just want to be on the level like them, I want to be like them. That's the most inauthentic statement. You have to be like you. You have to be yourself. So if social media influences you negatively, don't use it. If you use it for your business, use it for your business. Don't watch other people's personal lives. Just think about the times when social media was not there. And I'm not saying the people who are sharing it, they are wrong. It's just that it's not everyone's cup of tea. Maybe they are sharing it to inspire you. But because you have issues, and we all have them, some people are working on it and some people are not. So it may not be healthy for you. You will not be able to receive the energy that people are trying to give to you. But when there was no social media, people would travel, have a meal, do everything without letting the world know that it's happening. And you can still do that. You are not missing out on anything if you are not living your life like that. Your life is about you. It's about living your authentic life, living freely, living for yourself, not for other people, not for validation. So never compare yourself, your journey to other people. Always see the beauty of it. Always recognize that it is different from other people because you are different, and focus on that. Comparison will never do you any good. And as you start focusing on your unique journey, you start recognizing that wow, it's amazing. You start seeing it in a positive light, and that makes you magnetic. That helps you to align with the things that are gonna help you on a soul level, not just on an ego level, because you realize the value of your journey deeply. So you're not trying to live for any trends, for what's going on, what everyone else is doing. You're gonna do what's best for you. And because of that, you're gonna keep aligning with yourself. Which brings me to the next point, which is start aligning with yourself, with your soul, with your spirit, with who you are. So when you stop chasing, when you stop comparing, now the thing is that what to do with that energy. And the answer is use all that energy to align with yourself, to align with your soul, to align with your purpose. What is alignment? Alignment begins with self-understanding, with self-reflection. Only that person can live in alignment who has a self-awareness, who knows themselves. If a person is still in their egos and they have no understanding that who am I, they will always look for answers outside of them. They will look at other people, what everyone else is doing. Alignment is about you, is about your authentic path. So instead of looking outside, look within. That's how you align with yourself. It can be the things like meditation, like taking a walk, whatever slows you down, whatever helps you to connect to yourself, whatever helps you to realize that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, not the other way around. Whatever helps you to remember who you truly are, make that a priority. It can be different for everyone else. But the important thing is slow down your mind. Slow down your chasing mind, your seeking energy, and just be with yourself. And you will realize whatever you are seeking is seeking you. So you don't have to seek anything outside of yourself. You just have to be in your own energy. You have to be present with your own energy. And everything comes to you. But the ego is not interested in meditation, right? Because it's not giving you money, it's not giving you anything externally, any external validation. So that's why you have to see the value in it and you have to make it a priority. Once you do that, it helps you to become grounded in your being, who you are. The more self-reflection you do, your self-understanding becomes better. This is me, this is who I am. Then you can spend more time, then you can invest more energy in the things that actually matter, specifically to you. For example, if you are someone, for example, out of self-understanding, you realize that you are someone who really enjoys writing. You can invest your energy in that instead of chasing a million things. And you're doing it just for yourself because you realize it's coming from inside. I love doing it. We live in a world where people hate their jobs, where doing something you love is seen as crazy because it does not pay you. We have to unlearn this conditioning that we can only do things when they pay us. And look what kind of world this conditioning has created. Majority of people hate their jobs. I'm not talking about everyone, but majority of them. And they are just there for the money. And we have normalized that thing because the collective believes it. So you have to break out of that. You can also do things that you love. Even if it's not paying you money, you're doing it for yourself. It's helping you align. So alignment begins with little steps. If you take a little step towards something you love and something you love, not something that the other people love in you, that the system loves, that is trending, but something you love, and you start giving your energy in that direction. And that's how the snowball effect is created. From one thing to another, everything starts connecting. But if you never take the first step, if you never align with yourself, how can you expect the second step? So let go of the outcome. Be detached from the outcome. This is the core of being magnetic. Be detached from the outcome. When you're doing something, be detached. If you're doing something you love, if you're thinking that you want money from it, then only you will do it. You are attached. You are not detached. Just do it for the fun of it. Just do it for the moment. And we all have these unique aspects. We all have unique interests that we want to pursue. But we don't pursue them because of practicality of life, that I will not make money, and because of this limiting belief that I can only do something when I will get money out of it. So when you take the first step, you don't have to be attached. And as you take the first step, the next is revealed. That's why it's your path, the pathless path. You can't define it even before starting it. You can't know the map even before starting it. That's the ego. Ego has the map, then it starts the journey. The spirit is on the pathless path. And that's what life is actually about. It's not about living on a map. It's about going into the uncharted territories of the unknown and exploring them, experiencing yourself, going on new adventures, finding yourself on a deeper level, discovering deeper layers within yourself. So understand yourself through self-reflection. Who am I? Pursue your interest, keep giving energy to them, and let go of the outcome. That's alignment. You are aligning with your spirit. You are doing things that are aligned with you without thinking of the outcome. And the more you align with your energy, the more you spend your energy wisely, the more the outside starts reflecting that. You start attracting opportunities, scenarios that help you to align more and more with your spirit. So true power does not come from chasing, but with aligning with your soul, with your spirit. And there is a beautiful way to live life. You don't have to chase. You can attract, you can align, and you can live a life from a higher understanding. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can like, comment, share. You can also support my work by hitting the thanks button. Please make sure to subscribe. See you in the next video. Much love to you all.